Welcome to Unit 14 on File Structure, part of the C Programming series. We will explore how to manage files for persistent data storage. The problem of volatility shows that primary storage, or RAM, loses data upon program termination. Files, stored in secondary storage like a disk, are permanent and can preserve enormous volumes of data indefinitely. A file is a named container for related data on a disk. Access can be sequential, processing data byte by byte, or random, accessing data at any specific point immediately. Every file operation in C follows a strict life cycle: naming the file, opening it via fopen, processing it with read, write, or append, and finally, closing the connection with fclose to save the state and ensure data integrity. To interact with a file, you must establish a link using the fopen function, which returns a file pointer. This function takes the file name and the mode as arguments. File modes set the rules for interaction. R is read-only. W is write-only and overwrites existing content. A is append, which preserves content and adds new data to the end. For character I/O, getcfp reads one character from the file into a variable, and putccfp writes one character from a variable back to the file. Integer I/O uses getW and putw to handle whole numbers directly. getWFP reads a binary integer, and putw integer _ var fp writes a binary integer to the file. Formatted I/O functions, fprintf and fscanf, mirror standard console I/O but direct the stream to a file pointer. fprintf takes the file pointer as its first argument. Files are categorized as either text or binary. Text files are human readable, while binary files are machine efficient and require a specific application to read. Header files, like stdioh, contain standard library function definitions. They are essential for file operations and must be imported using the hashtag include directive. Closing files is mandatory. The fclose (fp) function flushes buffers, saves data permanently, and frees system resources. It returns 0 on success. To prevent reading garbage data, we use fiffp to check for the end-of-file marker. It returns true only after an attempt to read past the last valid character. Error handling is managed by the fairer fp function, which returns a non-zero integer if an error, such as a device overflow or file not found, is detected. This video covered key concepts and functions for file management, including fopen, fclose, character and integer I/O, and error handling.